The United States did not annex all of Mexico in 1848 for several reasons, including political, economic, and diplomatic factors. To fully understand this decision, we must delve into the historical context of the time. The Mexican-American War, which took place from 1846 to 1848, resulted in the United States gaining a significant portion of Mexican territory, including what is now California, Arizona, New Mexico, and parts of Colorado, Nevada, Utah, and Wyoming. However, the annexation of all of Mexico was not pursued for several reasons. 1. Political considerations. The opposition at home. There was substantial opposition within the United States to the war itself. Many Americans, especially in the North, viewed the war as an unjust aggression aimed at expanding slavery into new territories. Annexing all of Mexico would have intensified this opposition and led to further political turmoil. B.I. Congressional approval. Annexing foreign territory typically requires congressional approval, and there was no widespread consensus in Congress to annex all of Mexico. Political divisions existed on the issue, and it would have been challenging to secure the necessary votes. 2. International diplomacy. Diplomatic relations. Annexing all of Mexico would have strained diplomatic relations with European powers, which were closely monitoring the situation. The United States was keen to avoid international conflicts, especially with European nations. B.I. concerns about global reputation. The U.S. was also concerned about its global reputation. Annexing a large neighboring country could have been seen as an act of aggression, potentially isolating the United States diplomatically. 3. Economic considerations. Economic viability. Mexico was plagued by political instability, economic challenges, and a large indigenous population. Annexing such a territory might have burdened the United States with significant economic challenges in terms of governance, infrastructure development, and managing a diverse population. B.I. Gold rush and economic opportunities. The discovery of gold in California in 1848 and the subsequent gold rush brought economic prosperity to the region. This economic boom was seen as a viable alternative to annexing all of Mexico, as it provided access to valuable resources without the complexities of annexation. 4. Slavery issue. A balance of free and slave states. The issue of slavery was a contentious one in the United States during this period. Annexing all of Mexico would have raised questions about whether the new territory would allow slavery, potentially upsetting the delicate balance between free and slave states in Congress. 5. Practical challenges. Geographic size. Mexico was a vast and diverse territory, making it logistically challenging to administer. The U.S. already faced difficulties governing the newly acquired southwestern territories, and annexing all of Mexico would have compounded these challenges. B. Mexican resistance. Annexation would likely have faced resistance from the Mexican population, leading to a protracted and costly occupation. In conclusion, while the United States did acquire a significant portion of Mexican territory as a result of the Mexican-American War, annexing all of Mexico was not pursued due to a combination of political, economic, and diplomatic factors. The domestic opposition, international concerns, economic considerations, the slavery issue, and practical challenges all played a role in shaping this decision. Instead, the U.S. opted to focus on the newly acquired territories and the economic opportunities they presented, ultimately reshaping the map of North America without absorbing the entirety of Mexico.